YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Ray. I am the original ordinary guy, back again with another video for you guys, man. Men can no longer speak their minds. I realized something. In the last couple of years, a lot of men have been seeking the social media route to speak their minds. And while that's all fine and dandy because we know people live on their phones, in real life, I've noticed a lot of men are being quiet. And not being quiet to which, oh, that doesn't have nothing to do with them. Oh, that's not my concern, or that's somebody else's personal problem. Not even to the point where men are giving unsolicited advice. Contrary, it's on the contrary. Men are being quiet on circumstances that involve themselves. Letting things go even though they don't agree. Agreeing with people even though they don't agree. Being passive aggressive and letting all that tension build up, which you can also say is the cause of many incels, many black pillars, and many school interrupters with firearms. You understand? So all that tension built up where they think they don't have no outlet. And my thing is, I just been wondering, fellas, I just been wondering real hard about this subject. Who told men shut the hell up in real life? Like on social media, talk your ish. But in real life, when you get out here and see the scenery, when you get out here and touch grass, hey man, we need you to turn it down a couple decibels. Who the hell told men that? And how the hell did men say that's okay with them? That's what I really want to know, man. Yesterday I was in the gym with my partner and he has this bad habit of whispering. And it gets on my nerve. We're a grown man. Why are we whispering to each other? In a public area like the gym, why are we whispering to each other? I'm not saying put your vocal cords on 100 meters, 100. I'm saying talk to me like a man directly. You don't got to yell. You don't got to be abrupt. You don't got to be aggressive. Just be masculine, be direct, and be conveying with your words. But who told him that he needs to whisper? That was when I left the gym, I just said, yo, who the hell told him that's okay? How did he figure that's okay? How did he figure that he can't speak his mind? Why don't you know how to speak your mind? And that's, like I said, not unsolicited. This is the thing about it. If it was unsolicited, okay, shut the hell up. Because even me, I give out unsolicited advice all the time, and I got to tell myself to shut the hell up because I be wasting my time. Not because it ain't no good ish, not because the game I'm giving out ain't fire. It's because majority of the time when you're giving out unsolicited advice, people don't listen. So that's why I stopped. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when it's time to protect yourself with words, with verbiage, with nouns, pronouns, when it's time to actually talk, when it's time to get that thing that's in your heart outside and let the people know, spread the word. Why are men being quiet? That's why I created my YouTube. I can't be quiet. You know what I mean? I don't know how to be quiet. When subjects come up, I write it down, I type it in my phone. When things are on a rise, I talk about it. When I gotta communicate with somebody, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm very not combative, but I'm very face to face with people. I have a sense of self-awareness to know that if I let something slide that I don't agree with, my passive aggressiveness is gonna overtake me and I'm gonna do something wrong. My emotions might get involved and I can't have that as a man. And I don't wanna see that happen to any of my guys. So that leads me to, why are we being quiet? Why are we shutting up if we know that's the exact thing that's gonna happen? I'm not confrontational. I at the most part, but I understand confrontational times come and I know how to handle them. Hell, it took me some years. It took me some time. Hell, I got more comfortable when I started talking on this camera. But I'm just so confused, bruh. Why you feel like you don't have no voice? Huh? Why you feel like people don't want to hear what you have to say? Why you feel like you got to be quiet and let everybody else talk? I'm not saying you got to be a blabbermouth and let people know your whole history and lifeline and bloodline, but I'm asking you, why don't you speak up for yourself? Why when people ask you things, you're like, oh, never mind. I just rather keep it to myself. You never know, it can help somebody. A lot of us have been switched, our brains been switched on to think, okay, let me be as soft as possible with my words. Let me be as non-confrontational with my words. We're so busy wondering if we're going to offend somebody. You know, let me put it in perspective for you. I can say the softest, most cringe, most easygoing thing known to mankind, and I'm still going to offend somebody. Somebody somewhere is going to get offended. That helped me so much when I've been speaking to know that, hey, no matter what I say, somebody might be offended by it. It's somebody out here that might actually be like, no, I disagree. Cool. No, he's an idiot. Cool. No, he's a narcissist. Cool. No, he's misogynistic. Cool. I'm okay with that. But where did men get the idea where, well, let me keep it to myself and I'm just closed off, I'm going to shut down, even though I got something to say, even though I got something that I want to get off my chest that's been burning a hole inside of my heart, I just eat it, and then it's going to come out as passive aggressive. And then you're not going to be fun to be around. You're not going to be enjoyable to be around. That's not masculine. Being passive aggressive is a feminine trait. That's not masculine. If there's a problem, there's a problem. If you know how to resolve the problem, open up your trap and say something. But that's not what we're going to talk about. That's not what I want to talk about. I just want to talk about why, how did it happen? Did social media tell us be quiet? And did we only just rebel on social media? That's what it's feeling like. That's what it's feeling like. Whispering, men talking really low. Why are we talking so low? Why are we afraid to voice our opinions? Because when I get on social media, we firing off. We going stupid. We losing our minds on social media. We got all the cash shit to talk on social media. But in real life, a mouse. And this is solicited things. These are things people are asking you for your opinion, for your thoughts, for your insight, for your interpretation. And we are shutting up. You could have sparked the inspiration. You could have sparked the light under somebody. You could have did so much, but no, you want to be quiet. You want to be quiet. Men don't want to offend women. You can't offend women. Women are going to be offended regardless. Get it out your head. They're sensitive. Women are sensitive. They're emotional. I've said things completely in a calm and controlled manner, and it still offended a woman. I do not care. I don't call people out their names. I don't go out my way to disrespect nobody. But guess what? I don't do. I don't tuck ass. And I told my boy in the gym yesterday, I said, bro, you got a habit of tucking ass, don't you? He's like, yeah, how you know? Because you're doing it right now while we're having a conversation, and it's just me and you, goddammit. It's just me and you tucking ass already. Like, how is that even possible? I know I'm headed to the gym, man. You know what it is. It's leg day. But how is that even possible? It's just me and you right here, and you're tucking ass. And not only him, it's been multiple men. No, I don't want to. I plead the fifth, man. I'm going to hold my tongue. Hold your tongue for what? I just asked you a question. Hold your tongue for what? I just asked you a question. Hold your tongue for what? I just asked you a question. We're having a conversation like men, and you're holding your tongue. That's that you don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to say things. And I don't blame that on solely you. Because when I didn't, it wasn't really all my fault. I was taught the same thing. I was taught to be the nice guy. I was taught to be quiet and be soft and not quick to speak my mind. I was told the same thing, fellas. So I'm not gonna be like, oh well, there was no effect. You just came out the womb like that. Absolutely not. Your boy understands. But I am 33 years old. At some point in your life, you're going to have to take accountability for everything you do, say, and how you live. And that is this time. Have you never heard your voice? A lot of men don't even know what their voice sound like. At first, I hated my voice. I'm not going to lie to you. When I started YouTube back 5 years ago, I hated my voice. Hell, I even hated seeing me on camera. Now I can't get enough of it. I'd be excited to do these videos. I can't wait to get in the car and do a video. I can't wait to get somewhere quiet or in the gym and do a video. I can't wait because I got a lot to say. I got a lot to talk about because for so many years, I was told, shh, be quiet, hush, calm down. No response is needed. We're just going to manipulate you right here, and we're going to take your masculinity right here. You might have a little bit of it left, but good luck go finding it, and they throw it away. And then a couple years later, you go finding it. But that's the thing about it. You got to go find it. You got to go reach for that. You got to go seek that. That's what we're doing nowadays. And a lot of men have said, you know what? I just want to be quiet. I just want to shut up. I got a lot to say. I got a lot to do. But the world told me to shut up, so I'm going to shut up. The world told me that I'm invisible, so I'm going to be invisible. The world told me that I'm more beneficial if I'm silent, so I'll be silent. The women are scared. The women are intimidated by my masculinity, so I just want to be a feminine man to make them feel good about themselves. You know, it's this thing, bro. I don't know if y'all know it, but I hate it. I freaking hate it, right? Where women don't feel safe around men that speak their mind, and it's not in an abrupt way. It's not in a disrespectful way like they convey it. You have to throw all of that to the wind. I wouldn't give a damn if she asked you directly. And a lot of men say, don't be direct with women. Be direct with everybody. So you can cut the beat. Don't you like your niggas always talking about I want peace. That's how you have peace, by being direct. I've never had so much peace until I was a direct person. People call you an asshole for it. People say you rude, this, that, and the third, but they'll thank you for it because you didn't play with them. You didn't BS them. You didn't manipulate them. You didn't trick them. That's what they're used to. Man, I mean, woof, it's bad. Oh, shit. It's so bad, bro. Oh, my gosh, bro. We really got tricked. They really took the floor from up under us, bro. And the more I talk to more men, they just fell for it. On social media, everything is a social media thing. Everything is I saw it on social media. I heard it on social media. But in real life, you don't hear or see none of that shit. And that's what I'm realizing right now. I've been realizing that for years. All that stuff I be looking at on social media, half of that stuff you'll never see. 85% of it, you'll never see and you'll never hear. Those conversations they be having on them stupid ass podcasts, you'll never hear and you'll never see. Anyways, man. It's not advice, a warning. That's another day in reality for your ass. Love.